All right, welcome back, everybody. We got our Jesters match getting ready to go underway here. We got our challenger, Andy Schleich, facing off against Chip Olson, and they are lagging right now. See
Chip,
who gets
chip.
it. Looks like it's going to go to our Oh, no, Chip might have got him. Think Chip got him?
I do believe the 12 won. Yep,
Uh,
Chip's lagging. Chip won last week. Chip's on his second week.
Yep. And we are playing 8 ball, race to 7 at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company located West College Avenue, Appleton, Wisconsin. I'm Patrick Lynn, and as always in the booth with me is Mr. Chris G, the Blue Light Special.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Sharpstick?
What's up?
Good to be here.
we got
Good
we
to
got
be
to get
here.
rid of that name, man.
What? Blue Light Special or Mr.
The
Sharpstick?
sharp stick
Well, the
one.
more you don't like it, the more I like it.
Yeah, I guess.
What's a good nickname for Patrick? Anybody that's out there?
Pat. Perfect.
All right, so what do we got here for Fargo? 434 Andy's at, but I don't think he plays a lot of tournaments. He plays more league, and a lot of those leagues don't report. So I wouldn't, take him for granted.
Chip Getter. Looks like our rack view was cutting off a little more for some reason. Is it or not? Is that normal?
Oh, it looks fine.
Okay. Go take a
I
look.
kind of like it. Makes me feel like I'm at the table.
Not a great spread on the break.
Our Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame overview.
Think I like the stripes to start off with just because the solids being kind of clustered in the middle there. But he's going to go with the solids, it looks like.
Yeah, that's a crazy confident shot, huh? I would not have gone for that. It's so close to the four. See, what's crazy is the five was so much harder.
Yeah. And he did. He pushed it two in trouble, so
Yeah.
I think the stripes got a little bit of an advantage in this rack here.
Do they still? I mean, I feel like the 10 and the 14 are a little
Yeah, the 10 is
troublesome.
the 10 is in trouble unless the 13 goes. And it's hard to get the 13 to go with the 10 being where it's at, so see how he navigates it. Unless for some crazy reason the 10 goes by the 13
It might.
and you just never know.
It might.
Yeah, this is like looking at the overhead. I would say, God, I got to say no, but you never know. It looks like it could go. And Chip is telling us it does go.
Does not. But, the 10's not in trouble anymore. Well, maybe, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, both players are in trouble. But look at the 4 ball, the 2 ball, and the 1 ball.
Yeah, they're all just locked up next to something. But
Oh, man.
it's a horse apiece now.
Oh, I like the speed control there. Just rolls up nice. I mean, that's pretty easy to get behind the 11 on something like that when you roll. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Taking the one. I like the 6 here personally.
I like the 3. You can always,
Andy gets down quick. He fires quick. He doesn't take a lot of setup. It's like the first shot he does,
yeah.
and then the second one is really quick.
It could be maybe he's holding his breath and then
That-
he loses oxygen before his second shot.
Or he's a rhythm player.
Oh, so he's trying to get into the but
Yeah.
he's de-rhythming Chip. So is Chip like, I'm not going to make balls. I don't really care until this is open.
Well, Chip started last week. He came out firing, playing really good.
He did.
First 6 racks, 7 racks, and he had a bit of a slump, and his opponent almost came back on him.
That was very Irish. He had a bit of a slump.
What?
He sounded like,
A bit of a slump.
he's in a bit of a slump, I tell you, mate.
I have no idea what Chris is talking about.
I'm
but
telling
I'm
you,
like,
man. Your Irish came out there for a brief moment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's Mr. Sharpstick.
Oh, no, that's not Sharpstick.
Oh, that's another personality you have?
Yeah, I got 12 or 13 of them.
Well, hopefully you have somebody professional you're seeing on a weekly basis.
My wife, she
Oh, Jenny, feel sorry for you. There you go. So Chip knows he's smart enough to not make balls when everything's all clustered, right? He can't do anything with the 14. Do you think he's really trying yet?
The last few shots would tell me no.
Yeah, I don't think so either
yeah.
because, well, Andy is so far been shooting like a good first shot and then a bad second or third. So right now, Chip feels no threat.
Yeah.
There is no threat on running this table.
So you're saying Chip just wants to get the duck soup?
Yeah, just keep messing around until like I can run out. There you go. There's another example. I still would not make a ball here if I was Chip. You know what? I might even be as gutsy as to break my 14 up and see what he's got.
Oh man,
I know.
I would hope you do that against me.
I do that stuff. I mean, what are we looking at? The 13's the hardest ball here for Chip, so.
Yeah, he doesn't have a great shot here.
No starter shot.
He's going to play safe and get this ball up behind the 15 maybe.
Yep.
Up behind the 15. It doesn't quite get there, but close enough.
Yeah, perfect shot. Andy has zilch. I mean, what would you do with this? You can't do anything with this.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't want to do is disturb that 4.
Yeah.
If I'm Andy right now, because that's his saving grace,
He might be able to kick at the 6. What's he doing? Kicking at the 1?
Yeah, looks like the 1. And I don't know if
Two rails. Oh, look at that.
got it.
Good hit. No foul.
Yeah, Chip with still no way to really clear out the 14. And he does have, the 15 does help break out the 14. The problem is it's just such a risky breakout because of where that 1 ball's sitting. He could push that 14
Yes.
into a bad area right now. So he can make this 10, get to the 11 or 13, whatever, but if he tries to run out from here, he could run into some issues.
He's thinking about it. No, he called it safe.
And I don't mind it.
Although the 1 is pretty easy. But again, yeah, the 4's still a problem.
Yep. Well, now Andy's getting in bigger and bigger trouble here because now Chip has that 10 ball to use to bust out the 4 as well. And that's going to make things open up, I think.
Good shot by Andy. Rolls out. A little unlucky there.
Hold on. Yes, this was unlucky.
I mean, I would kick the 6 in the side and not really try.
Yeah, I definitely would not want the 6 going in here if I'm Andy.
Maybe you get lucky and it blocks, the 11 or the 13.
Oh, he almost made it, and that would have been
disastrous.
Yeah. Now this is perfect.
This worked out really well.
Chip can make the 15, and it's going to push the 14 out, and he'll be on the 10
I don't know
ball.
if I do that, see, because you got the 13 in trouble now. Chip's smart.
No, that 13 it goes all day.
Only if you get against the rail.
No, you play a stop shot on the 11. He's going to try to take care of it right now. Which
Yeah, that's what I would do too. It's an insurance policy. He still kept the 4 tied up, and now look at how good his table looks. It's duck soup.
He had a wide open run out. Just
I know. That's why Chip's almost a 500 though. He's thinking beyond your capabilities.
what if I told you? What if I told you I got a higher Fargo than Chip, but I'm not a 500?
Oh, that means you guys are brothers in the Fargo
Pretty much.
range.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, well, here you go. This is what Chip's been waiting for all day.
Well, this is not Chip. This is Andy.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That was a good hit on the 4.
And he could have made that too. And then Chip could have been in trouble.
This is why I'm saying now Chip can run this table if he likes, but the 8 rolled into a weird spot. He blocked the 14 going into that upper left corner.
He could get on the 14 right now.
That's what I hope he
play it on the
does.
side.
Yeah. See, I think he's going to shoot the 14 now. I would.
I like the 14 as well.
It's straight in. You got to take it now.
Well, the 15 gets you a little better on it.
Well, let's see. Let's
Yeah.
see if his cue ball control's there. Okay, so he went around.
Well, this is good for the 10 because the 10 is in a weird spot.
Might have to go back to the history of me saying he should have shot the 14 first if this becomes a problem. Let's just, Chip, when you're rewatching this, man.
He could play safe here if he wants.
He could. And, if you find yourself in a bind, maybe that's the way to go.
He's got Andy in the good old 1-ball hill.
How do you pronounce Andy's last name?
It's Schleich.
Schleich. Yeah, he didn't want me saying his name. Look at that. He knew something didn't go right. He wanted the 14 next. And he played it safe because why give the game back to Andy? Right now, Andy's in a tough spot.
Yes. I mean, he could risk blocking the pocket here, but if he doesn't, he's selling out.
Does the 4 go?
I don't. Man, if the 4 goes, these cameras are really
I
deceiving.
mean, is there a chance he can sneak that by? No.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh my
How
God.
is that even possible? How is that even?
That is not a 434 shot right there.
Oh, what? That is.
Oh my God. Oh,
What are you doing, Andy?
wow. We got to replay the other shot. It was that great.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness! That was like
and
a
then this-
perfect shot. Andy looks at the booth and he
Oh.
holds his hands up and he shakes his head. I don't know either, Andy.
Well, remember I said he takes his time. He measures up the first shot and
Yeah.
then shoots really quick on the
Right.
second. He just did the same thing right
I'm
there.
telling you, he's holding his breath, so it's lack of oxygen to the brain. That happens.
Brains don't need oxygen.
They need oxygen every 30 seconds or so. You have to at least take one breath.
We actually, so it is true. So, as a shooting instructor, we'd always tell people like you need to breathe.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks you need to hold your breath.
Well, because
Maybe
they
the-
watch those movies where the
Well, what happens
sniper lets his breath out.
is when you hold your breath,
Yeah.
it increases your heart rate. When you increase your heart rate, you start shaking.
That's even worse.
Well, for shooting anything, whether
Yeah.
it's tool, weapons.
There you go. You heard it here from Pat. Breathing is essential.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Played it like a pro.
Let's take a look at the shot that Andy made and got dead on the 8. I gotta change it. I thought I changed that already.
How fast can you do it?
Pretty quick. I'm just gonna watch the replay really quick.
We can even watch it a couple of times.
I mean, he cut the eyeballs off that ball and slid it past the 8 too.
And the 8 is, I mean, come on. Who's going to miss that?
So that's weird. I had changed them all. Why didn't I change this one?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm wearing my, where is it?
What is that? Vice chip go?
Vice Grip Garage.
Oh, I thought it said chip. Like
No, it's my favorite YouTube channel. Maybe he'll watch this someday and give us a shout out. How cool would that be? We'd get 1 million views.
Really?
Oh, easy. Yeah, the guy, what he does, and I'm not like, this isn't an advertisement, but he just goes out and finds old cars, and then he fixes them up and drives them home, and like films the whole thing, because stuff happens when cars sit for 25 years.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, the brakes don't work.
I was watching a cool thing. Elon Musk. So Elon Musk's a billionaire, right? But he likes the adventure of chasing money and making money.
Yeah,
So you know what he does when he's bored is something he used to do when he was younger to make money is he'll go online, he'll purchase a car, or he'll look at it and see what the cheapest price it's going for. He'll buy it at that price, and then he'll see what the highest price someone paid for it is, and he'll list it at that price. And
oh, so he's just reselling the same thing.
he just resells the same car.
Mhm.
And he just buys it low and sells it high, and every time within a week he's got the buyer.
I'll tell you
Well,
what, though,
I was
that might
like-
have been okay 20 years ago, but
Yeah.
now used car prices are so high.
I know. I was just at a lot the other day.
It's hard to even find a price that's resellable at that.
Well, used car prices now are like brand new car prices. Were.
Right. I'd rather get a car not fully loaded but be new
Yeah.
that I can take care of than pay for a used car that someone probably rolled. you don't even know what happened to the darn thing.
Hey, you guys, this wasn't on Carfax.
Yeah, right.
The 5-barrel roll it down 94.
Yeah, they never reported it. You know how many things don't get reported? Anyway,
So Chip last week was breaking really. I mean, really
was.
spreading the ball. His break it seems a little weaker this week. I don't know what's going on. I think he's got a little bit of a softer break here.
maybe he's trying something different. It's a lot warmer today. Could be the humidity. Things are going to change. I think last week it was cold and rainy. Today it's hot and sunny.
Don't know what the safe was there.
He just knows. He's playing them like a typical 500.
Yeah.
This is how you play 500 pool. You just move things around until you get your opportunity to run out and hope you have the ability to do it. You know? Now, Mike Roselle taught me, he's an older gentleman. He doesn't play safe like that. He'll just move balls and kind of put them in the jaws of the pockets. Really frustrating tactic. Because then you got to spend your time knocking his balls in.
Yeah.
And then he does another one. And then another one. And next thing you know, like, he wins.
The king of blocking pockets.
Yeah, it's tough. So if you can find a happy medium between what Chip's doing and what Mike Roselle does, you're going to win every 8-ball game for every 550 and under for the rest of your life. You heard it here. It's tough to do, though. You need a lot of patience.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? So refresh the chat. I don't know if our chat's working.
Yeah, who do we got?
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's kind of a slow day. I mean, I get that it's a beautiful day out.
Andrew, what's up? Always liking and sharing, helping us out. Tom Menina, what's going on?
What's up, guys? Mr. Menina.
There is a way to bring this over.
How's your pops? I haven't seen him for a while. I think he's still on League. I just don't play in League anymore. I got to get back into it. I don't think I've played pool since WSPA of 2023. I don't know what happened to me. I got to get back out there.
Holy cow. I figured out how to do it.
Look at you, Mr. Technical.
Now I gotta remember, how do I minimize this one?
Escape. Yep. There you go. Drag it all the way to the edge. And then it'll, a little more. Now let go. And then click that. And then you take this little middle line, and they both drag now.
Oh, I almost got it.
There you go.
Hey, I'm learning.
I like that because now I can read the chat, even though there's only like 3 people watching.
That's 300.
We appreciate the 3 people that are watching us.
Yeah, help, like, and share. Get it out there. Actually, I gotta do that. I haven't done it.
Yeah, but then everybody's blocked you.
Yeah, probably by now.
Yeah,
I
you
would think.
too much spamming. We need other people to do it. And honestly, only if you really feel that this is exciting content that you'd like to share. I mean, I've known Andy for, I don't know, 6, 7 years. I've known Chip for like probably the same. Chip's the guy with the viola case, the violin case. And the first time I met him, he sits next to me. It's League. I don't know who he is. And he puts this violin case on the counter. And he opens it up. And I felt like I was in The Color of Money. I'm like, what do you got in there? And he looks me straight in the eyes. And he goes, Doom.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then he continues to beat our team. I couldn't make a ball after that. I'm like, who is this guy? Why does he have a case like that? I don't know. He really messed with me. He's playing great.
It would have been better if he says something like, what's in this case?
Yeah.
The sounds of you crying after we crush you.
No, but Chip's nice. He wouldn't say that. He's a good kid.
He's about to take game number 2.
Yeah. See how when he had the opportunity, as long as you execute and don't do any weird amateur stuff, you win every game. Chip's going to continue this until Andy figures it out. I think what Andy is struggling with right now, though, is not falling into Chip's traps, but making more than 2 balls in a row. Maybe he's nervous. The stream does add some nerves. So
Yeah.
that's not a disrespect. You know, it's just
Anytime you're on the
it
stream,
happens.
I don't care who you are, you're going to have nerves playing on the stream.
Oh, yeah. I think I got to the point where I was like missing on purpose just to get it over with. Because I was like, like and back then we were using our main channel. So we had, 300-400 people watching. We're trying to get this channel up, but, we don't got a lot of people marketed to spam our subscriptions.
But that break had a little more oomph into it, but still did not spread great.
No, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care. I'm telling you right now, Chip doesn't care. He's just going to wait until things open up and then run the table again. It's a brutal strategy, man. You can't do this when you're playing a 600.
Nope.
So if people think I'm talking out of my butt, like, this is a real 500 strategy.
Yeah, it only works, at such a level. You
Right.
do this against Ray, you will pay.
Yeah, you're done. He's going to outthink you and outshoot you and outsafety you at every corner. There we go. Oh no, we're still at trying to get 2 in a row.
Oh.
I mean, it's going to be really exciting when he finally makes 2 in a row.
So 10 ball is tied up. The 11 is not in the greatest spot here, so Chip's got to move some things around. Oh, he tried to get that 6 to go.
I think he's doing the old Mike Rozelle tactic. He's got the 2, the 6, and he can't do anything with the 1, the 4, or the 3. So I think his next move is to maybe move the 4, the 3, or the 1 around so he can possibly, on his next shot, run out. Well, the 4's broke up, and it's in a pocket now.
Yep, that's a great shot. That develops at least a 4 ball.
I see the 3 carom into the 10, 7 off the 9, 2 in the corner.
Jeez.
I see it. Chip, man, do it. No. Wait a minute.
He's just going to make the 2. He's going to take a pawn off the table. I like it.
Oh, I thought he was solids.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Nope.
Well, I thought Chip was setting him up with all these ducks, but Andy's doing it. So let's see. Let's see how this works out. I would bank that 1.
Yep.
All day.
He's got to leave that 4 there. He can't touch the 4.
Andy, stop.
Yeah, see, making the 4 doesn't help him. Not at all.
Is he back banking this? This is kind of a horse apiece now.
No, he's going to go in the bottom right corner. But again, it doesn't help him to make it.
You know what? The 1's not in a horrible spot either. I mean, it's on the rail. You got to think a little to get to it, but it's in a better spot.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Chip right now, I'm almost making this 1 ball and giving my opponent ball in hand.
That would be a brutal thing. I don't think I'd be shooting this either. Maybe Chip sees an opportunity here to break everything up with the 9.
Well, yeah, he does. He's got a great opportunity with that 9 up there. As long as he gets, the right roll here on the 11.
So he could miss this, and he's totally okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the name of this game here. So he makes it.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has the 9. Maybe?
Yeah, but he doesn't really have the angle he wants.
Yeah, it's you'd have to really punch that.
Yeah.
It can work, though. Yep, cut the 9 with a touch of right. Everything should move.
Oh.
Okay, he's playing safe. Smart.
Yeah. Yeah, ball in hand next will really help him with this rack.
I mean, that's a smart play. For those of us out there that would have tried to break things up, that's a gamble and that's a risk.
Yeah.
And he did not want to take that gamble.
No, that was the smart shot.
It is.
And if he gets ball in hand here, I'd have to be on the table to see it. But if he could play that 14-9 combo, that fixes his whole table.
But again, he's breaking things up and
for the win.
Yeah, but this is the same thing we were just talking about. That's where sometimes you see like color and money action shots in your head and you always go for it, and those usually don't turn out well.
You just got to be confident in what you're doing. If
you
it
can't.
Goes.
There's no way you'll know where the 14, the 15,
you don't
the
need
10
to.
will land.
You don't need to know.
No.
Because you'll be automatically on the 13. So it doesn't matter where that stuff goes.
But you could cause a problem for yourself.
And then you play safe, right? So
let's see how it works out. I mean, if Ray was shooting this, I don't think he'd go for the breakup. I really don't. And I choose Ray a lot because he wins a lot of these weekly tournaments and he's improved so much, and he's like a 700 player now. So
he wins like 90% of them.
Yeah, between him and Mason.
Yeah.
When Mason does play. It's between them two. Taylor Collar's been giving them a run for their money.
Yeah.
He's been getting up there in the top 3 on the weeklies when he can play. Because I think he's got a kid or two now.
Wow. I had a chance to go. Wouldn't have helped if it did.
He's probably glad. All right, Chip, this is it. Do you go for the breakup or do you play another save?
I'd play another safe. I don't like the because now the breakup's really you really don't know what's gonna happen.
So you probably called the safe and made his ball. No? All right, here's your shot.
No, this is not my shot.
I mean, this is typically what you're saying, though, is go for something that makes a 9 and hope everything breaks out. Except the 13's gone now. I'll give you that.
No, yeah, my shot was with the 13 there. Like, it would have been a lot smarter to do it then than now.
Sure.
Now it's just like...
So you didn't do it, and you did play a pretty good save. I mean, the 7's doable. If you're playing the 7, you have to play the breakup on the 3.
Yeah, and you got to get it a little bit of a stroke, too.
It's cool to see Sean Gretzinger and Kendall Cook are actually playing in the weekly for once.
Speaking of Ray,
Beautiful shot on that 7.
I didn't see Ray today.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet either. Maybe he might be in Vegas. I heard a lot of people talking about going to Vegas on Facebook. Uh-oh. Can he bank this? Is this going to be a highlight reel?
There is a shot possibly here. No, the 10's in the way.
I do agree. He might have to go. What is he? Oh, and he can't even see it.
He's just going for the hit.
He got a good hit, and Chip set up now. So now, if Chip executes, this is exactly what he's been playing for.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it to open up, win.
The only issue with this strategy sometimes if he falters one mistake,
Yeah, you got to be confident. I mean, you've seen Chip be in a position like this and then still play another save, right? So there is a chance that if he feels it's not working, he could play a safe right now if he wanted to.
And when he gets to the spot, he's pretty good at just getting out. I mean, he's not.
I think so.
Well, he's been doing it. He doesn't.
I don't like the
miss.
10 here, but this will work out nice. Maybe.
Watch out, 8-ball.
Yeah, he got lucky roll there. I didn't like the 10 first for that reason, but
He's still a little tricky here.
he's got another combo.
Yep. Oh, he's got to play the combo.
Yeah,
If he
or
plays,
a save.
yeah, if he plays the 10, he's not likely to get the best shot on the 15. If he plays the safe, there's a good chance he leaks out. I think you got to play the combo here.
Yeah, and hope the 15 stays there.
Yeah, well, it's
Nice.
got to.
That worked out really well. Whoa.
What was that noise?
Chip's fan club dropped a glass.
All right, he's got to play a good shot here. He's either got to come around to the other side of the 8. Yeah, he's got to come around the other side. I mean, holding.
I don't mind a little draw here.
Yeah, it could get a little funny.
I mean, it's so close to the pocket. I don't think we're seeing how straight in this actually is.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. He could probably draw it like one rail. He's trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Hey, he was able to hold it. You're right. He was a little straighter than I thought. I thought he had a lot more angle than he did.
I mean, I would have put a touch of draw on it just to not have a back cut.
I agree.
That's all.
Yeah.
But he's fine here. It just it opens up the possibility of maybe missing.
Or scratching.
Yeah.
Some weird stuff can happen.
Handled it. He did hit the point though going in. I don't know if you saw that, but he almost missed that. I'm surprised it went.
Take a look at it.
Look at it. Watch it hit the top point here. You can kind of see it on both the replay and the overhead. Yeah,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
overhead really shows it to you.
Wiped its feet. He
Yeah.
banked it in.
He got it.
Oh, there we are. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up to
Mr.
all the
Chris G.
peeps. We're both in picture for once.
Hey, you must have did something with the camera. There we go. Now the picture's a lot better. Okay, fine. I'll stay
It'll
in
be the
picture.
Pat cam from now on.
No.
There's Pat all the time, all day.
Hold on. I got to figure out how to get out.
I got to put this back.
There
Sorry,
we go.
guys.
There we go.
All right, that should work.
Some of our worst camera work you'll ever see right there. Thank you, Chris G.
You know, you got to keep it real.
All right.
I think we're good.
So that's been all Chip on the break, huh?
Mr. Chip.
Andy staying in good spirits. Like to see that.
Who's sweeping over there? Is that Sydney or I saw Susie Quall coming out there to help. She heard a glass drop comes from the back of the pool hall and just appears and directs everybody. So is that Chip's fan club over there? I think it is.
Could be.
Yeah. We can do a little Zoom action maybe. See, that'll be fun for them to watch when they get home.
Yeah, that camera right there. Now go to camera 3.
This is it. I got a good crispy image. When we get a second.
There we go.
So those are the glass breakers right there, and Sydney's cleaning it up. I think that's Chip's fan club. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go with it.
Chip or Andy, we're unsure.
Could be Andy's fan club too, yeah. I mean, so last week Chip, his people sat there, including his dad. So what a clean shot there. He got a little bunched up. Do you think that 15 goes?
I think the 11 goes.
If he shoots the 15, 2's got a good look.
This one?
2. Yeah, see, so I mean, you're basically looking at it. The 4's in the way, so he wanted to bump it there. The 15 needed to get bumped. See, he pointed at it.
Yeah, that's the ball I was saying was the 11 goes and possibly hits the 15, but yeah, did not hit.
Definitely did not.
He's still got a ball left. He's got the 10 ball to fix it and maybe do something with it now if he's lucky, but so here it is. Yeah, he's got the 9 ball. Oh, now that 7's kind of blocking the angle, though, off of the 10, so that's going to be hard to use the 10 ball. So, yeah, that 15 ball is certainly in trouble now.
So this is where Chip's got to go. Do I keep the current strategy, or do I just start winging balls in and hope? Let's see what he does.
Yeah, so again, that's not an accidental miss there. That's intentional by Chip.
Oops. Yeah, exactly.
And you got to be careful because sometimes the strategy only works if you have more balls, more pawns than your opponent.
If you have more balls than your opponent, you're typically going to win most things in life.
Yeah. See, Andy's starting to figure out the strategy there. He's like, all right, you're just going to move balls and position balls. I'm going to start doing the same thing. And right now, I got more than you. So.
I think the 15 goes, though. No?
No.
Just a little bit of right English to throw it.
I mean, if you can make that shot,
that's tough.
You belong in the Kings. I don't know how that goes.
He's taking a chance here, you know. I mean,
well, looking down the line, it actually looks a little more makeable than the
he's
canvas
looking at
Thomas,
it, but I don't think he wants to gamble.
Yeah, I just don't think that goes at all.
Yeah, so why not just get this out of the way? Okay. What do we got going on here? Another save? Has he had enough of this?
Well, I think he knows he doesn't have enough pawns to keep playing the game, so he's going to try to find his way out.
Not happening.
Well, he might have a chance here. If he drills his 10 on the side, good things can happen here.
It's very thin.
A lot of bad things can happen, though. A lot more bad can happen than good, but you know, there's a chance. Right now, he's getting into. He understands that he's got to run out, or he's not taking the rack, basically.
Right.
And this is not going to work.
Yeah, he whiffed it. He knew.
Yeah.
Oh. ends up in kind of a bad position too. So Andy's got an option here. I mean, either you shoot the 1 or the 3. I don't know if I'd be taking the 2-5 right now if he can see it.
Well, if Andy's picking up on the strategy, he should just send this one ball towards the pocket.
Right.
Just good luck, Chip. You know, I don't like making a ball here.
Yeah. He liked that one.
Oh.
And doesn't this really just come down to who's got the most patience?
This game, yeah.
Like these kind of games. I got a lesson from Matt Strong years ago, and he used to play this like little bounce off the rail thing where you just hit the cue ball into the object ball and just keep it on the rail. And he said, I've never had an opponent do it more than 3 times. They always lose patience and try a hero shot, and then I win.
Yeah.
Like 98% of the time. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And then I played him a couple times, and he starts doing that little tappy thing. I get to like the second one, and I try like a back bank. I just can't.
Well, Chip just opened up the table there.
He's saying, go for it. Let's see what you got.
I like the shot. He said, you better run out.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm coming for you.
That 4-ball's still possibly an insurance policy.
And he could play a lockup safe here if he's not confident and just stop it behind the 7.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Ooh.
But see, this gives Chip a chance
He
here.
gives him the 10. If he
Yep.
slow rolls this in,
He'll be on the 15.
I do think he's going to hit the 4 in a way that might slow him down.
Well, even if it does hit the 4.
No, I mean, that's what you want. You don't want the cue ball to come back to the middle of the table.
Yeah, but I mean, he could slow roll it. If he misses the 4, he could still hold.
Maybe. This is a pretty thin cut.
Yeah, see, he misses, but he had to hit it a little slower than that.
He wouldn't have made it, though.
No.
Yeah. I think he's still sitting okay, though. I mean, Andy, this is all the cards are on the table now. This is Andy's chance. Well, you know what? He missed, but there's nothing. What do you cut that 10 and try to go back and forth? It's a very technical shot.
The only shot I see is it's like one of them shots where you put a lot of left spin and have the ball spin it over. You're almost hitting the rail first,
Right.
and then spinning the
The
ball
10
over.
is like pretty far
Yeah.
away from the pocket, though.
Yeah. That's the only way it holds. If you just make it, this ball's going for a ride.
Well, I guess he's throwing it back in Andy's face again. I mean, he didn't have much. I don't.
Yeah, not a shot. I mean, he had a shot on the 10, but to hold for the 15 was not likely.
I mean, with Andy missing some of these shots, Chip kind of doesn't. Like I said this earlier, he doesn't feel threatened yet.
Well, he's got to be careful because Andy can surprise. Oh,
Oh, he blocked the 10 though.
yeah. He did what we called missing the shot good.
Yeah.
He missed it good.
I wish I could feel what Andy's kind of going through right now. I wonder if it's like a lack of pre-shot routine. You know, he's because I've played him in league. He can run a rack.
That's what I was alluding to in the beginning is, you know, his first shot looked like he was doing a little bit, but it's his second shot's very rushed. It feels rushed.
Yeah. So maybe he's trying to get into the rhythm, and it's just he did the old trade.
I think Andy has to take this pocket back. So play the 110 and get that cue ball to the bottom of the table.
I like taking the 4 with draw. Crash into the 1. Because you're probably going to come out okay with the 7. Yeah, he did it right,
Yeah.
but he missed. So that would have been another possible out there for Andy. Now, all Chip's got to do is make this ball, and the cue ball is going to, what, come down table perfectly?
Yeah, a little bit of top, a little bit of right, not much, but yeah, it should just float right down to the 8. And he could put pace on it too, you know,
Yeah.
because you can use the bottom rail.
Like anywhere between the bottom and the 3, you're good.
You don't have to slow roll the ball at all.
Okay. This is tricky because I mean this could be, if Chip loses this is going to be a lesson for Chip. I think he's letting up a little bit, which happens sometimes when you see someone struggling.
Well,
There we go. All right.
the hard ball is going to be the 4 ball. He almost might think about playing that 4 off the rail off the 15. right now because you are not going to get better on a 4-ball than right now.
Yeah, it's tricky.
You're just not. I mean, even again, right now, 4-ball.
Yeah, what's he doing?
You don't want the 4 being your last ball, that's for sure.
I
Not
would
right now.
I would even opt for making the 415 combo and just leaving the cue ball on the left side of the table. I mean, at least then you're throwing it at Chip with a low percentage bank.
See, I'm the opposite. I like at least getting that 4 a chance to go in. And
I don't think
push
it
the
goes in
15.
off the 15.
Even if it doesn't, it still pushes the 15 into a weird spot, maybe.
Ooh, what is that? Did he just cross bank that?
Wow, he did. So that's the second amazing shot he made. So he can make shots.
Yeah.
So now he's got to
Slow
focus.
down.
Slow down.
Just roll the 3 in.
Yeah, make that. Oh, there he goes.
Perfect.
What a out here for
It's
Andy.
not over yet.
Oh, he's got to get
There
over
we
here.
go.
Let's take a look at that shot.
That's a lesson for Chip, not to let up.
Did I not get the replay here? No, I did. No, I did. All
Looks
right,
good.
here we go. Cross banks it.
Yeah,
Right.
clean too.
Very well done there.
I mean, it goes just to the left side of the pocket.
Yeah, and then he follows it up, making the 3. So nice out there. Takes the donut off the board.
Donut.
Yeah, double donuts.
I have to stop at Festival on the way home. Maybe I'll get a pack.
Do they got good donuts there?
I don't know.
I know you can't go to Dunkin'
Are there-
Donuts because they don't sell donuts at Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
I mean, they do, but
Yeah.
it's like you get that. I'll have
It's whatever the
Don't-
special donut of the week is.
I'll have the donut on the left. Like,
Yeah.
They have like 2 donuts.
Yeah, things have changed. Remember back in the 80s, and I was too young to really know this, but Dunkin' Donuts was a place where people would go sit,
Yeah.
have coffee, and have a donut.
Yep.
It was like a sad New York movie.
They're the best commercial ever. It's time to make the donut.
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
3 in the morning.
That guy was awesome. Yeah. A legitimate job.
So before Quick Trip was big, like when they started off, they only had a few stores in Wisconsin here. My mom worked there, and she would have to get up. She worked it wasn't like the night shift, but she would have to get there at like 3 in the morning
Oh,
to make the donuts to have them
Right.
ready by 5 o'clock in the morning. And so we'd always go into the bedroom at 3 in the morning.
yeah.
It's time to make the donuts.
She's probably so pissed.
Oh my God, it drove her nuts.
You could have let her sleep another hour.
No. So that was a nice break.
Definitely. 5-ball looks a little weird, but I think it's possible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
got saved. How does that ball not go in?
I don't know. I even thought I looked away. So you got to make the 4-ball. And then hopefully come out looking good for either the 2 or the 7.
It's a nice shot there by Chip.
Either one. He's got options. I think I like the 2 because you can break up the 1 here.
Yep.
Maybe. It's a thin cut, but
He's got to be careful on what your next shot would be, but
all right, all right. Wonder if Chip turned his strategy off because now he's doing the opposite. He's just making a bunch of balls without any opportunity to really get out.
where's he going here? Where's he going with this ball?
All right.
The two is still open. Okay.
He left the 2 at a wider angle now.
Yeah.
So he's gambling here, though, and the 5 still doesn't. Does the 5 go in the bottom left?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't
The
think it
overhead.
does. I mean, that's why the seat on the right here is actually a little nicer because you get the overhead to yourself. I mean, it's
Yeah.
bigger. All right, broke the 1 out.
Oh, this is trouble.
Oh, can he shoot the 5 in the side now? I don't know if I think he's running out of options here.
No, he might be looking at cross banking the 5.
So this is it. It's funny that Chip loses one game,
He's saying it does.
abandons his strategies.
He's saying it does go on the side.
Off the one?
I mean, maybe. I don't know if he can get enough of the ball. I think he's going to hit like that diamond, the first diamond.
Yeah,
up there.
that's more of a safety at that point.
Yeah, it was just a little too thin on it.
All right, Andy. The roles have switched. He ran out and left you a table run.
But didn't necessarily leave a great start shot. He's got to start off nice with an 11.
I don't mind the 11.
It's really all he's got.
If you just roll that in, you're going to have a shot.
And even if you miss it, you're okay.
I'm not thinking about missing.
All right, see if he can slow down his tempo just a little bit here.
Yeah, that got a little weird. I might switch to the 12 ball now.
Or the 10. The 10.
Yeah, but the 10, that's not a guaranteed cut.
That's pretty guaranteed.
Well, for Andy, it is.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Oh, it's wired.
No way.
It's wired. Well, you got to cut it a little bit, but it'll go. There we go.
Oh, he's still finding himself in a hard spot.
I don't know which one you shoot here first.
I play it safe right there.
Okay, so that was basically Chip going full offensive, making a mistake, Andy going full offensive, and now Chip's got the out.
And these are the games I like.
I'm okay with that.
2-inning games.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's how pool's designed to be played.
It does get. That's why sometimes the cap tournaments are a little weird because people play these weird strategies. But I mean, it does increase the percentages of you bringing money home. So I don't blame the player.
Chip played a really nice speed there. He's got to kind of pound it off the rail a little bit here. And he should come out just nice for the 8.
Ooh.
Wow.
Another opportunity for Andy here. This is a pretty technical shot. I'm taking the 9 with a little inside. Or what is that? 13. That's not the 9. Sorry, 13.
Yeah, so a lot of right spin here. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Yeah, enough speed to get over there.
Uh-oh, it's going to get...
it would have been okay to make the 5 there.
It would have been great to make the 5.
And that might have been what he was trying.
That would have been amazing. Because, yeah, now he's tough on the 8 here.
Oh, he left the bank.
Yeah, this is one of them double kiss banks, though.
I think he left enough angle.
Yeah, he's fine. He should be able to just drill this.
Oh, he hit it soft. When you hit it soft, the angle is going to be much wider than you expect.
Yep. Speed will tighten it up. Softness will open it up. That's exactly what happened. That was Andy's rack to take for sure.
Yeah, both of them. They both had equal amounts of chances.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at a 4-1 lead and a race to 7.
Awfully quiet in the chat room. Where you guys at? Say hi. Let us know our chat room is working. I might have closed it down somehow again.
I think it's working. This one for sure never gets. That one might get weird, but this one can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's right from YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube.
I can't believe I remembered how to do that.
Real quick. I just want to see, what do we got going on? Who do we got sitting and where? All right. Oh, we got Damon's father sitting in the bottom of Andy's score. And I think we have Chip's fan club. Could be Andy's fan club. What do we got in the back? All right, we got 2 Mad Apple employees working hard. I see Susie Quall in the back playing her Sunday tournament. Looks like a great turnout today.
Yeah, quite a few people. And Ray is here. I just saw him over on table 3.
There's Ray and Skenandor. Not related, by the way.
Chip breaks, makes a ball. Makes 2 balls, looks like.
I think he's feeling pretty good about this one.
Oh. Aaron's on his way. He's driving. He's playing today.
Yeah.
The night's match. So our current champ, actually, Vince wasn't able to make it, so he's on his bye week. So we got 2 new challengers coming in. Aaron, which is 1. He'll be here playing a match about 4:30.
Who's the other one?
Oh.
You knew I was going to ask.
No.
You brought the suspense up. Everybody wants
well,
to know who's playing Aaron.
I know who he's playing.
How's Aaron driving and listening to us? He must have us.
Oh, Dave Peters is who he's playing.
Oh, good old Dave Peters.
You just put it on the YouTube channel and let it play through your car. Pete, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, Pete? I'm a little disappointed you put Pat's name first, but that's okay. I can let you slide this time, Pete.
All right, Chip taking the 3 ball here. Oh, you know what? I gotta go to our dual view here.
Sometimes I don't mind this view. I'll be honest.
This is the same view, really, with an extra view.
I know. What I like about the rack view is sometimes you get to see the player walking around the table a little more.
Yeah.
You know, like we had to do for Matchroom.
Yeah.
They zoom out quite a bit more. But I do like our dual view. And honestly, a lot of people in the chat room when we did some of those events, like the Q-Lee's tournament in Connecticut at Jason Shaw's tournament, like we got, I think it was like
90% positive feedback.
I would go even 95 on the views.
Yeah.
If anything, they were a little disappointed in some of the commentary because, I mean, everybody was so tired. But the views, they're like, I really like that there's a delay on the overhead. Some people got it.
Yeah.
And that 1%'s like, you should fix your camera. There's a delay. You know,
Yep.
it's like, you can't please everybody. But at least that's something we've got unique going on.
Kendall tried zooming out of the top view, and I was like, man, I didn't like it.
No,
now,
here it's okay, but the overhead view, we zoom out.
Yeah, so when you come here for just like a straight, I like this.
Yeah, correct.
If it's just one big.
I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, but like when you come over here, I like it zoomed in.
Agreed. I think what happened is we had a power outage.
Oh.
And then we never really got around to fixing it. I mean, unless Kendall really was trying that. Pete, haha. What are you guys doing? Canoeing down the river? I know I see Tanya doing that a lot.
Let's see. How is he going to get on the 5 ball? Well, if he's really good at controlling his draw, he should be able to play the 5 in the bottom left corner. But he's really got to control his draw.
All right.
He rolled the dice there.
He's got the 5 in the side or 5 in the corner?
I think, oh yeah, maybe the side, but I like going down with it.
Where'd you go to breakfast?
Monen's.
Yeah?
Where we went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Isn't it Moen's?
Moen's?
Yeah.
I thought it was Monen's.
Maybe it is.
It could be. I don't know.
I've only been there once.
Good food.
Great
Not a
breakfast.
sponsor yet. I almost finished my food.
I like the skillets here, though, better. But, I mean, when you're in that area, East Appleton, it's hard to find a family breakfast restaurant these days, you know?
Yeah, the 2 I found were the one out in, was it Menasha? The Weather Vane.
Oh, yeah, the Weather Vane. My son worked there for a while.
You got to be willing to wait about an hour
Yeah.
to get in.
We did the buffet, and I wasn't impressed. So,
On it. Yeah,
and the wait was too much. And when I get into a situation like that, I don't go back.
Yeah.
I'm not a crowd person, even if the food's better.
I agree. I'm not about waiting in line for food.
That's I mean, the owner might be like, "Yeah, we're busy," but 20% of the people aren't coming back because of that.
He's taking the longer shot here.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
He went away from the shot or into the shot, so that allowed him to not cross the shot, making the 8 a little easier for him. So I don't fault him for taking the harder shot if it makes the leave easier. All right, there we go. Chip's got 5.
All right, yeah. Andy took 1, and Chip was like, "All right, gotta put the muscle back in."
Well, and I like that Chip kind of turned off the slow play. I think he feels he's been in the lead.
Well, I think he
So
knows
why
Andy can make shots.
Yes.
So he was like, I can do this to an extent, but he realized really quick his opponent can make shots. And when
Right.
you do that slow play and setting up balls, you're giving your opponent an opportunity to get out. You know,
Or to break things up for you.
Yeah.
And then now that he's got a 5-1 lead, I think we're seeing a more offensive side.
And this is where we were last week. We were 5-1. Chip was in a really comfortable lead, and we ended up 7-5. So his opponent came back.
Second ball break. I don't know if he was doing that last week.
I don't think so, because he was splitting them really nice last week.
I wonder what the deal is with that.
I remember. Pete says enjoying the weather and breakfast.
Nice. And the stream. Not the breakfast.
Aaron says, I hope it was a light. I never eat light. I don't know if you've met me, you know that.
I mean, if you go out to eat, you got to eat.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going out to eat to order a fruit salad.
Leftovers. What are leftovers?
Yeah. I've yet to bring a doggy bag home. They still call it a doggy bag?
You know, I don't think that they do.
It's probably not PC anymore.
That's a cool thing I found out about here at the Mad Apple. When you get some food, they got the Matio is what we call it. Really nice fire pit out there, outdoor tables, outdoor seating. Really cool place to come enjoy an outdoor meal. And if you got a little companion like a dog, bring them along because they got some doggy options on the menu. I think for your little one.
For real?
I think so.
I didn't know that. I don't know.
That's what
we better fact check that.
Okay, yeah. I thought it was you that told me that.
I wouldn't have. No, I've seen a service dog in here once in a while, but the fact is, this is a restaurant, so it's you know.
Well, I'm talking about the outside portion,
right?
Like not in, but yeah. Somebody told me there's like, I think if you go to the bank sometimes, like they got doggy treats or something.
Yeah, they do at Dunkin's too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I ever go there, I always just get like a black coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar. I'm the most boring person, and they see my dog. And they offer him a cream cup, and my dog doesn't like cream, so they give him a whole donut.
Oh, man, I totally forgot something.
Uh-oh.
So, Aaron, I got to crawl under the table for him.
Oh.
I might have to go early. Might not be here for the night.
What was the bet?
So, it was hilarious, man. Like, so I had a frustrating day, and if he's listening, I mean, this will be funny.
Well, he must be, right? Aaron's right there.
Yeah, he's listening.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was going on, but I was having a bad day, and I had like 15 people all on the same day text me like, hey, when am I up? When am I up on the list or whatever? So I'm going through that, and I can't remember exactly. I'd have to look at the conversation.
Right.
But I said what I said, and then he came back and asked me another question, and I was like, oh my God, I'm like, do the math.
Yeah.
And I sent you guys a message. I screenshot it.
Okay.
I'm like, look at what he's asking me. You know? And I'm like, all he's got to do is do the math. But I sent it to him.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. And then he was like,
I do remember that. Yeah.
He sends me a message right away, and I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah. Your little bit of venting went to the wrong person. That's like doing a reply all at a company.
Yeah, but I told him, I'm
your
like,
boss, whatever.
I told him it was a good sport. I'll crawl under the table for being such an idiot.
Yeah, I have camera views for that. So right after this match,
I get to crawl under the short way, though, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that hasn't been specified, right?
I don't think so.
What a nice safe. So we're seeing Chip kind of go back into strategy mode here. Even though he could have made that, maybe made the 4, probably got out. He's just letting Andy be Andy.
You know, it's funny, though, that he remembered it and I forgot about it. I didn't want to remember that.
Well, Chip's got ball in hand. What do you think he's going to do?
I think he will.
Is he going to chip away at that pile?
Yeah, he might play it safe. I mean, he could definitely run out if he wanted to, but he could push the 6 out and play safe. Whatever he does, he's got to start with the that pack of balls there. I think you start with the 6, push it out, hide it behind the 4.
I have the table crawl cameras ready. So as soon as this match is over, we're going to catch you rolling in and out.
Oh my God! Watch we skyrocket to like 1,000 views because I'm crawling under the table.
I don't know. I don't think that would happen.
Okay, so why does the 2 go or something?
I hope so. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
Yeah, he took away his safety play and everything there. The 2 must go, or the 1.
Oh, okay. He's going to widen this up a little bit.
Well, the 1 does
Nice.
go. Okay,
Look at that.
great play. I didn't know if the 1 went or the 2. So yeah, wide open rack now here.
Options being probably the 6. Unless you want a tough shot on the 3. I'm trying to think. He's going to go around a couple rails, maybe try to line up the 2 in the side. And if that doesn't work, take the 5. Yeah, he was looking for it. He can still do that here, though. Get straight in on the 2, follow up for the 3, 7, and good luck on the 8. You know?
Oh, Aaron, I'm not doing it until you get here, buddy.
Oh, you better wait, he says.
Yeah. He's probably gonna be there with his phone videotaping it too, to make it that much worse.
Well, that got difficult on the 2.
Take the 3. Take the 3.
This is the biggest issue with, the Jesters is cue ball control. Sometimes that ball just gets away from you.
Aaron, focus on your drive. Stop chatting. We want you to get here.
Yeah.
Also, we're like, where's Aaron?
Yeah.
Also, it's like, hey, I got in a car wreck, texting and driving.
Yeah, you still have to stop for red lights. You're not going to be late. You've got till 4:30. Speaking of 4:30, next week Sunday we have a new commentator.
Nice shot there by Chip.
Yeah, I wonder if he wanted the 7 or the 3 or if he was just playing whichever one lines up. So next Thursday we're going to have Tim Glasheen in the booth for the Knights only. We were asking if anybody wanted to pop in and try their hand at doing some commentary. Obviously, whoever's new always sits with someone experienced.
Yep.
And it might open up the possibilities of us getting a day off once in a while if need be, like
A Sunday off.
Yeah.
This is church, man. Yeah, it's like church for us.
I've got a pork butt in the smoker and I am ready to go home.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah. My new toy.
So I'm invited over?
Well, it's not big enough. We only got a 3-pounder. I mean, if you're coming over, I'm going to need
A 10-pounder.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Did you see the sandwich I got today?
Is it good?
It was because of Patrick.
Oh, well,
Talking about the prime rib.
oh, yeah. The
Sean
French dip.
Gretzinger just popped in.
Is it
and
good? Yeah, it's amazing.
She got the prime rib sandwich that Pat was talking about last week.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. They got a prime rib sandwich here. You dip it in the au jus. It's
Au jus.
and I am not a prime rib fan, and Chip has.
But you're an au jus fan.
Is he trying to roll through this? What
Yeah.
you doing? Banking it? Cutting it?
Uh-oh. What if you'd have got the double kiss there? All right, so like I said, good luck on the 8, right?
Yeah.
It's like I called it 4 balls ahead. Once again, I'm 100%.
Once again, I'm right every time. I'm right all the time.
Well, now look, Andy left himself a shot that I do not like taking for a game-winning shot.
Yeah, this is a tester. You got to take your time.
And don't scratch.
Drills it.
Wow, beautiful shot there, Andy.
That's a third shot that made the highlight reel today.
So this is what happened to Chip last time. He was 1 away from the hill,
Yeah, yeah.
and then he almost goes hill with the guy.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs a little coaching. He needs some mental coaching.
Maybe he's just putting on a show for the fans.
I don't think so. I've been there, and you don't miss on purpose for a show. Like, you just want to win, get your money, and go. So, I mean, it is a real thing. Pool players do need coaching.
At every level.
Yeah, every level. I mean, whether you come here and get some coaching or go somewhere else or get a coach from a pro, you're going to pay more. I recommend Jerry Bryseth as well. I think I bring him up every stream. I mean, really, I was in a group training session with him, and I just remember every piece of it.
So the way I look at it is I don't care who they are. Even if, I don't care where their game's at. You can always learn something from somebody.
Oh, yeah. Well, except for me. I mean, if I'm playing, you're not going to learn anything from me.
Says who?
If I'm training, I'll break down an agenda with a good lesson. I can train, to some level. But you're not learning watching me play, I'll tell you that much.
You never know, man. I think I've learned something from every person I've ever played, at least. I'd like to think I have.
I've learned what not to do by watching
That's
you.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's learning. There you go.
All right. You're right then. You're right. I take it back. I take it all back. Even if you learn what not to do, you have the capability of learning from everybody you play. I like that. That should be on a shirt somehow. I teach you what not to do.
I'm pretty good at
with
it.
an 8 ball. An 8 ball for the O.
If you want to know how not to
O's.
play, give me a call.
Right.
1-800 I miss them all.
It's only $250 for an hour. $500, I'll get you a pack of 3 hours. Buy you lunch. Call me.
Nice cut there by Chip. He's got some work to do with the 2-ball, unfortunately.
I told you, Chip's on just offense mode right now. I don't see him. Maybe he'll slow down.
Well, it'll tell you on this shot right here, because if he makes it, yeah, see,
He tried to make it.
I don't know. There's no way he missed it by a half a diamond.
He was going for the breakup, too. I don't know, but either way, Andy's got his work cut out for him. The 4 now's in the way. Or was that there? I think he just put that there.
Chip just put the 4 there.
Okay.
He missed that 4 by a half a diamond, which tells me he's just trying to get that up there by the 2, because that's his problem ball.
So I talked to my father yesterday from Illinois. He's a Bears fan.
Nice.
Yeah, you'd like him. He just got done watching Ozarks.
Great. Man, I hardly have seen any TV shows.
Yeah.
But what a great show that was.
Yeah, he's not a binge watcher either. This is like a debut for him.
Oh, wow.
He's up there. So like for him to figure out how to watch and there was a big deal. And he loved it. He got to the last episode and he said it went black. And I was like, I thought there was more to the story. I actually got him to watch the last episode one more time because he thought there was more after the credits. But I wasn't sure.
No, that was a great show.
I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not giving no spoilers out.
One I just found, and it was 2021, 22.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt was in it. It's about a Navy SEAL. It's called The Terminal List. Phenomenal show. It's only one season.
Terminalist, yeah.
Oh,
Where is it at? Where's it at? Like Prime or Apple Plus?
I don't know. So I got this weird site. It's pirates all of them. I don't know.
Oh.
Like my site has Disney, Prime.
Well, I wouldn't admit that.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of that stuff,
I want to say it's a Prime show, I think.
I mean, I like the quality. I like the Atmos, Dolby sound, I don't like watching, ripped stuff because it's usually got really bad audio.
Oh no, I'll show you the site if you come over.
Yeah.
It's not like you got to pay for it.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
like-
yeah, so it's like Hulu or something.
Yeah, call it whatever.
Yeah.
I can't actually say what it is.
Sure.
It's
I'm trying to bail you out here.
Yeah. The name of the site, it actually says when you're a member, like
Allegedly, the name of the site is.
you can't advertise the site or say you can't. I can't email. Like I get 3 invites or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and I can invite people every year to it.
It's like we don't talk about Fight Club, but it gets more popular because people don't talk about it.
I want you actually to look at it. You tell me
Yeah.
what you think, but I've invited some people and they love it because you get everything.
Yeah.
And it's really cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to give something like that a shot as long as the quality is good. I want 4K and I want Dolby audio.
It's got 1080p, but
Yeah.
I don't think it goes above that. As far as the sound, you'd have to tell me. I don't know how to look at that stuff.
Well, because if you have even a really nice sound bar, like the sound makes or breaks, like a show like Mandalorian. Mandalorian is a different show with a good sound system.
Well,
I'm telling
here
you.
we go, guys. We got Chris going on Star Wars. Pool's over right now.
it's very few producers and directors out there that do things with sound like they used to do, and like Terminator, all those old movies, they had such great surround sound.
Total Recall, I think, started that.
Yeah.
Like when the bullets dropped out of the gun, the shells.
Yeah, and you could hear them.
The clinking. Yeah.
Movie theater sound.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you want at home.
My
Look
wife,
at that. Did he get it?
Nope.
I don't know.
No way. There's no way
He's
gets
looking.
in between.
He's looking.
Yeah, he knows. The body language tells me he cannot get at that 13. My wife's grandparents, they owned movie theaters when we were growing up. And they had one in Economwalk at the Olympia Resort. And they were the first movie theater in Wisconsin to have Dolby digital sound.
Yeah.
And I think the first movie that they had it for,
Right.
I could be wrong. I can't, but they did some
It
got
has-
the hit.
Ooh, I wonder if he got safe on the 3 there.
They did some cool stuff at the theater though, like when that movie Arachnophobia came out.
Yeah.
Jenny's grandfather put like this spider about the size of a palm
Yeah.
on a fishing pole, and he would cast it out
Oh, geez.
into the audience.
Did he?
Yeah.
People were probably screaming.
Oh my God, yeah.
I wonder what the first movie with surround sound is. Someone Google that. Let us know in chat.
Dolby digital surround. God, I know
I'm
the name
not saying
of the movie.
Dolby so much, but like it could have been just 5.1. You know, like was it Star Wars?
Well,
Was Star Wars the first one?
with surround, I'm not sure, but that Dolby digital was such a big jump
Yeah.
in sound
Oh
production.
yeah. THX.
Yeah.
Anything to do with what's his name? I'm blanking. I shouldn't be. The guy who made Star Wars.
Oh, George Lucas.
Yeah, George Lucas. He has his own sound. He has like 1 million. I mean, now 1 million, probably billion.
Uh-oh, Chip is going to be in trouble here.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Ouch, that was a... Man, that's... So, again, like we said last week, Chip was on a 5-1 lead, and then
Right.
let his opponent crawl back. And it almost went hill.
This is it. Andy's got to figure out a way to get out here.
If he... Well, he should get this game, and if he gets one more, he's back in the match.
This is tough. He's crossing the leave, though.
Yeah, I don't know why he's choosing to do that. He's coming across the line.
You know what? I think he turned out okay.
Turned out great, but
Yeah.
what a
It's
risky,
almost straight in.
risky little shot that was.
It really was. I don't know. We could contemplate that shot and try to analyze it. And if there was a better way with ball in hand to get on the 8 without taking that risk of going across the leave, what do you guys think? What should he have done? All right, that's 3-5. Chip's still in the lead. Race to 7. This beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Oh, that's not the view I wanted. What did I do? There we go.
There we go.
Actually, we could go cruise the pool room a little bit. Hold on. Let's take a look at the pool room.
You got fan club over there. Not sure whose. You got Damon, his dad, and grandfather. Look at that. Is that the guy who just won? John Lewis? He won some kind of referee award.
Really?
Yeah, he had to go to Vegas and wear a suit and do a speech and everything just 2-3 weeks ago. John Lewis. I think he was brought into some kind of Hall of Fame. We have a Hall of Famer here.
It's pretty cool. I didn't know.
Yeah.
That. Looked like a dry break. Did you
Should
see
talk to him.
see a ball go down?
If you ever get a chance to talk to John Lewis, I'm telling you, he's old school. Like he reffed like the ESPN days.
Oh,
of
really?
pool. Yeah. Like it's crazy how small this community is.
Back in the day when you'd have wear a tuxedo to play.
Yeah. That's why I mean, I'm telling you, he dressed up. Saw some pictures on Facebook.
Look back, I watched some of them matches with like Strickland, Archer, Reyes. They
Yeah.
all had tuxedos on.
The good old days.
Yeah, and then at some point they stopped it. They're like, yeah.
They still dressed up. ESPN just stopped covering sports, and then
Yeah.
where are you going to watch it?
The
There
O
was-
show.
Yeah. There was no internet. You were just done. All you could do is like buy VHS tapes.
Well, even in the 80s, like so my father was a big, he loved watching basketball, but like in the early 80s, the games weren't live. They would like they would run them at like 1 in the morning or something,
Right.
late at night. So my father would record it on VHS and watch it when he got off work.
Yeah.
We used to do that.
Setting the timer on those old VHSs was a challenge.
It was an art.
Yeah, to get it right.
I remember we tried when a movie would come on, like a movie we wanted. We tried it a few times. It just never worked out right. But we would record it, and when the commercials came on, we'd stop recording.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then- and it's like we had, but then it just turned out to be such a mess to watch.
Yeah, well, the problem is you forget.
Yeah.
You forget to unpause it once,
Yeah.
and then it's done. Yeah, they didn't really have video editing or any of that stuff back then. I mean, it was so tough.
Nice shot there by Chip.
Mr. Chip Olson.
All right, so here's a shot. He could maybe, I can't tell the exact angle he has, but if he plays this in the side, he might be able to draw back kind of to where the 2 ball's at, even bump it, or just hold it. Or he's got the other angle where he can slide over and play the 9 on the other side.
I like the 10 on the side right now,
Yes, I like that shot too, I think.
if it goes. And he has an angle to roll into. I mean, you don't want to cluster up the 8 too, you know? Tough decision.
The 10 definitely goes. It's just the controlling of where this cue ball's going.
I think you'd be okay as long as you don't bump
Yeah,
the 3 or the 6 in front of the 8.
he should be able to just draw it right back towards
Okay.
the 2, but
I don't like that. I'd have been better. I would have taken even a stop shot, cut the 4 on the right, come around 2 rails for the 8 in the upper left.
what I'm saying is he could have drew it back to towards the 2.
I know, it's tough though. You get nervous. Your stroke doesn't work like it should.
What's he doing here? He's going to the violin
He's
case.
got the violin case.
Let's get a zoom in on the violin.
I don't know. I don't think I have it. Yeah.
Yeah, you do, right there. Ready?
Can't really see what's inside of it. Yeah.
All right, there's the infamous pool case. Right there. By Mr. Chip. So he's going after the 9 here.
Just a safe. He knows. He knows he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in 1 ball hell, so Andy can either run out or run to where he can play a safe.
Has Andy played one safe yet today?
Yeah, and 1 rack he played 3 in a row. I
Okay.
think.
Okay. So he's no stranger.
Like right there, he played a safe.
Yeah, like a two-way. I mean, that could be considered a two-way.
Yeah.
Andy looks at us when he misses. I wonder what he thinks we're saying. He probably thinks. See, when you're doing this and you look in the booth after making a shot like that, you think they're saying something really bad about you or something, but
No.
we never do that. I mean, the lack of oxygen thing, that was a joke.
all manifested by Chris.
Yeah, it was not
Oh,
negative.
look
There's
at this shot.
another two-way.
That was a great shot. That was a great shot.
Yeah. Now, if he can get that 6 and 3 out of the way, I think he's got a possibility. I'd like to maybe kind of open up the 1, the 6, and the 3.
Well, let me ask you, with ball in hand right now, if you had ball in hand and you're on solids, can you do anything with the 6 or the 3?
No, I'm playing probably another safe. So, but he did not get ball in hand, so it doesn't matter. I am not making the 2 right now. I'll tell you that much.
No sirree.
So Andy's in a weird spot right now. You got to play a great safe.
Yeah, he is in a weird spot, and you know what? He almost might consider making the 2 and busting out the 6.
Or just bust out the 6 and leave the cue ball over there.
You just don't want to sell out this 9 ball. Because if you sell out that 9 ball,
Yeah, this is a possibility here now for Chip to possibly bank the 8.
oh, wow, that's, yeah.
You know, let's see where he gets at. Let's see if he makes the 9. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but that 2 ball is the only thing protecting Andy.
Yeah. The thing is just giving your opponent the chance. Like, this is a chance, but
Andy's having fun out there. He's giving me the old fingers to the head, the fingers across the throat. He's
like me.
he's not feeling it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
look at this shot.
Wow. Well, he's still got to perform.
Not a lot of love, but he's got the 8 in the side.
You know what he also has?
The 8, 4, or 5 rails.
The 3-6 still being in trouble.
Yeah.
So whatever you do not want to get this 8 in trouble. Say you miss. If you miss, just don't get the 8 in trouble.
Yeah, he's got to float it towards the right side. He should be fine.
Because if you get that in trouble, now Andy's got another 2 or 3 attempts, and that's how you lose a game.
Yeah, you just slice this over. The cue ball ain't going anywhere near that 3-6, so. Do got to watch a scratch line, though. You got to watch a scratch line.
Wow.
You got to watch a scratch.
He almost made the 8 too, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that 8 hit both points. Both points.
So if he would have made it, he might have scratched.
I don't know. It's tricky going off the 1 like that. This is Andy's time to shine.
He's got to fix that 6 ball.
I kind of like taking the 5 here. Right?
Oh, no way. Did he get a... He got a roll.
I think it's over.
Yeah, because Chip can jump.
I think he can see it.
Definitely can't see that.
I think he can see it.
Yeah, maybe if he spins around it. Yeah.
Okay, he is. He's a touch of spin.
Yeah, spin or jump.
Oh!
Wow, how did that scratch?
He didn't need much spin. I mean, I almost have to go out there and look at it, but I thought he can maybe get an edge of it. You hit the edge of the 8 and you win.
And but he's still like
Unbelievable.
he spun it so much it followed him.
Yeah.
He had a lot of man. That's unfortunate.
Maybe jacked up just a touch too much.
Wow, I would have never guessed seeing that ball you scratch in that pocket. That
I know.
wow.
Oh, someone's talking to Chip right now. Is that his dad giving him a coach?
Let's see what's camera on there.
1.
Yeah. What are you doing, Chip?
Yeah. He's like, how'd that happen?
I like to see they're both in good spirits, so this is awesome. Got two classy guys here playing on the stream. I like it. Well, there it is. I mean, it doesn't get. I mean, it was 5-1 just a few games ago.
I know. We've seen this before.
And he's right back in it.
We don't know what's going on. Chip just doesn't want to give us a break. You know? Like the one possibility of being like 7-0 so we could go walk around for an hour, maybe play some pool, maybe grab a bite to eat. No. Chip's like, no. You're going to go back to back with the Knights.
Nobody wants to see an early match, though.
I don't mind it. Sometimes. I mean, Chip has been playing great. He definitely can do it. We've seen it 2 weeks in a row. Something just happens when he gets one game away from the hill. There's Mason. The traveling Mason. Wonder if he's playing today. That'd be.
Yeah, he looks like it is.
So you got Mason and Kendall playing. How cool would that be if it was like a
father-son match?
Yeah, like a hot seat match or a finals.
Well, it's happened before. On the stream, even.
It does. It does. And honestly, I think Mason's been winning more lately against his dad. I think his record's doing pretty well. But imagine playing your son.
In trouble.
That was very close to being a split hit, too, so I'm not going to call that, but, you know, obviously they both think it was a good hit, so I'm not going to.
Take a look at it.
It might have just gone off the 3.
Oh, no, that was clean.
Yeah, off the 3 into the 13. That's a good angle. Yeah, I take that back. It's close, though. Very close. Oh, they're drawing for the break pot. I think it's like at $900 a ball or something. You guys should get down here on one of these Sundays. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen it, the total for a while, but
Last time I checked it was like 143 a ball, I think.
Oh, so it's not 900 a ball?
I wish.
I made 3 balls when it was over 400.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had to split it with Taylor Collar, though, because he racked for me. That was our deal.
Really?
He said, I guarantee you'll make a ball and have a shot if I rack for you.
Oh, really?
And
Oh,
I
then it's
made a
worth
ball,
it.
and I did not really have a shot. I had to shoot a 9-foot off the rail cue ball all the way down the table. But I made that, and then I made the next one, and I stopped at 3.
Nice.
And then I had to give him 30%. That was the deal. And then I had to tip Natasha, and then I had to tip the person who picked my name, and then I had to tip the waitress. By the time I went home, I had like $50.
Wait, where's my tip?
You didn't exist then.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know what you were doing.
probably nothing.
Yeah. Like wishing you had a pool hall to go to. And you didn't know Matt Apple existed. This is a long time ago.
Oh, nice shot there by Andy. He's going to have a bit of a stroke tester here to get on the 8, though.
You know what? Even if you just leave it there.
Look at that shot. I like that shot.
I think this shot's harder than just leaving the cue ball where it was, I'm telling you.
No way.
Jacked up a little,
He's
back
not-
cut.
That was a
In the
great
hole.
shot. Look at this. This is confidence right here. A little follow through. Holds the stick down. 6 is the stopper.
He got it done. So
Tell
is
you
that 5-5?
We are going. Man,
What?
we're at 5-1. What a comeback by Andy.
Andy is turning things around here.
That's what staying positive does for you. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's not really easy to see on camera, but throughout the match, he's been nothing but, having a good time, smiles, not letting anything get him down. And it's really hard to do in pool.
So whose fan club is this? I still think that this is Chip's.
I'm not sure.
You know what? Someone out there has to know. Is that like Andy's family? I don't even know. We should know.
Yeah.
Because we only have 4 people watching. And that's 2 of them. And the other one is I think he's just waiting to shoot on table 8. Oh yeah, he's with Chip over there for sure. Because I forgot his name, but he was just having that meeting with him in the last. Here, I'll zoom in on you, Pat. So we'll get a nice close up of you.
Good. The lighting ain't right.
Oh, it'll be right.
All right, what is Andy doing here?
He's running out, and he's got an opportunity to do so. The 5 ball's not looking real hot right now.
Does go all the way up. Doesn't really bank easy.
What's he
And it
doing?
might go on the side.
What's he doing?
It didn't. Might have had room for a
You think
bank.
Chip's feeling the pressure now? Maybe he shouldn't have let up on that strategy.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're up 5-1 and now it's tied, the pressure's back on you.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
I mean, that's brutal. Sorry, I adjusted my headset there if I made a clunk. All right, so Chip's in a position where he can't miss. He has to run out or play a perfect save. Not easy to do. All right, looks like the 11.
Nice shot. What a shot by
Drilled
Chip.
it.
Pete Beshta says, I believe that's Chip's fan group.
Oh, okay, so I was right. I just don't want to be saying that the whole time and then find out they came with Andy. Thank you, Pete.
All right. I really like the 15 ball, and the only reason I like it is because you ain't going to get really a better look on one of these balls here.
Mazel. It's right there. Ooh, why hit it so hard?
Oh, he rattled it.
We got to teach him a little finesse, you know? You can get a stun shot at half that speed.
This is a great opportunity for Andy to take the lead for the first time in the match.
A really good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I really like 3-7-5.
I can dig it.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
How about 3-5-7?
That's gonna have to be that way.
Now, think, Andy. Think where you want the cue ball to be so you can
Ooh.
get on the 8.
This could be a little tricky. If he would have stayed by where that 10 ball was, he would have been great.
That's why I was hoping he'd slow down a little bit. This is his opportunity.
Yeah, he just let that cue ball go.
All right, now, if Chip wins this game, Andy's got to seriously think about, a little bit more slow play in between shots. You already said that. So.
Yeah, and you, like on that last scenario, you nailed it. He did not think about where he needed that cue ball to be to shoot the 7.
Yeah.
He just thought, as long as I get a shot on the 7, I'm fine.
You're good. You're going to do something to get to the 8.
Yeah, but you really gotta look those 3 shots deep all the time.
And a lot of pros won't roll the ball in. They'll actually come off that rail back out for the 7.
Yeah.
You just have a lot more, I don't know, it's accuracy, right? You could be farther from the 7 and still be good. He basically found the only spot that made it tough, which is how I play. So I know. Look, now Chip shooting dead stroke. Look at straight in, straight in, straight in.
Well, he's got to be careful on this 14.
Yeah.
He's going to need to leave himself. He does not want to get straight here on the 14.
Agreed. A stop shot will work. Maybe a little bit of draw. You definitely want to follow up for that 8 one way or another. Just get back to the middle of the table after the 14. That's your goal. All right, so he rolled up and got darn near straight in.
No, this is perfect.
So he's got to put some bottom right now and punch it, though.
Just a little draw.
This is much harder than it could have been. I don't like drawing for my leave on the 8.
I love it.
I know you're a drawer.
Well, this is such a nice, easy shot. 8 in the opposite corner. Yeah,
But he had to punch that pretty hard.
I like you're able to let your stroke out, like the slow rolling. With slow rolling, just because of the way tables are with dirt on them.
Yeah, gets you in trouble.
It gets you in trouble so much.
Right.
If you're able to let your stroke out, and if you ever watch pros play, they'll always play to where they can.
They're on a 9-foot table, though.
But if you ever watch them, they're always playing to where they can let their stroke out.
Right, punch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Here's a tester for Andy. This is not the easiest shot. You can scratch in the side here if you're not careful.
This is a 2 or 3. I even like 3 rails here. You come off the top rail.
Looks like he's doing it. He's putting right on it.
1,
misses the side pocket.
2, and this
Perfect.
is the 3rd rail right here.
Honestly, he couldn't hit that any better.
It was a great shot.
Yeah. Well-controlled shot.
So Andy, for the first time in this match, has taken the lead.
He's on the hill.
On the hill, first one to the hill as well.
Maybe that was Andy's goal. Make Chip feel sorry for him.
A bit of a stretch, but
Well, no, and then all of a sudden just win 6 in a row.
I'm going to start off 5-1. I
Yeah.
think that's where my sweet spot
5-1, complain a little bit.
No, he didn't do that. He's been in good spirits the whole match.
But he's been animating the fact that he's frustrated.
Oh yeah.
He obviously is not. He's not a bad sport. That's not what I'm saying.
No, he's doing it in like good spirits
Yeah,
though.
100%, 100%. Honestly,
Oh man, I forgot I had my orange dream here.
both of these players are. They have excellent attitudes towards the game.
That's the second week in a row I forgot I had a soda in the booth.
Well, you can save it for the Knights. Get you a glass of ice. That might be good. Glass of ice.
Yeah.
Get it nice and cold again. I don't know what I did with my phone.
Mm.
Let's assume it's in the office.
I don't know. I can't tell you. All right. Chris G is going to go to his favorite view in the house.
There we are. There's our
Oh.
booth. Streaming live. Look at John Lewis in the bottom left.
Back to the pool match.
I just want people to know that we're not AI.
Oh, there's no way anyone would ever think I'm AI. Like, if I was AI, there'd be a major glitch in the matrix.
All right. Well, if you were building a good AI, wouldn't you want an AI to make mistakes once in a while so they seem human?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. You don't trust anybody who's like always right. That's why people don't trust me.
That's an oxymoron. Would you ever trust anybody that's always right? Like if it came to gambling and they were right all the time,
That would be different.
I think I would start trusting them.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I could go either way.
I just love that. I don't trust anybody who's always right.
Yeah. That's a favorite. We should have quotes. You know? Sharp stick and blue light.
The only
Top 4 quotes.
only way I'll trust you is if you're wrong at least 60% of the time.
Well, they say people that, swear are more trustworthy because they're just more honest.
Really?
It's from the gut. Where people
I
who
can see that.
have like a perfect way of explaining everything, very thought out, very slow, almost like they're reading it from a piece of paper. Not
Yeah.
so much trustworthy.
I can see that. But then, people like my grandmother, I don't think she ever said a swear word in her life. This is the way she
Well,
was
she's your
raised.
grandma.
She is my grandma. So she got a lot.
Yeah.
What do you call that? I'm a lot really biased there. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, she could have been like a mob lead or something. You don't know.
oh my god, I put that mental image.
After young Patrick goes home,
Yeah.
she busts out the cards and the chips, and everyone comes over for a pint of Irish whiskey and a smoke. You don't know. It's hard to think of your grandma or grandparents as ever being young.
My grandfather, I saw pictures of him from World War II, and I was like, you would have never known.
Yeah.
But my grandfather, one day, he was a well-built individual,
Yeah.
and he was injured as I think he was an electrician or something, but he was suspended from a cable, and this is back before cables had suspensions.
Oh
He
man.
fell like 50 feet and it
Oh
snapped his back.
wow. Yeah, OSHA would have had a fit with that.
Oh yeah.
Well, it all worked out. You're here.
Yeah, I don't know how I survived though growing up.
Well, he's working through the stripes.
15 ball is going to be a key ball in the rack
Oh,
here.
is he going to get perfect on this?
No,
Maybe rail first. I don't think he has an option.
not on the 11.
Well, this is it. It all comes down to this.
That is not going to go down.
But you know what? He pulled a Roselle.
Block the pocket.
I mean, not that chip solids are near that 14, but it definitely controls that quarter of the table.
Stripes control the table. Chip's got his work cut out in this rack.
He sure does. Pressure's on now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Chip was controlling the table in the beginning of the match very well, and now it's kind of shifted over to Andy.
Well, and this is a tough place for Chip to be in because he can't do that nonchalant safety stuff anymore. Because Andy might just get out now.
Yeah.
And what a switch. I'd love to see a hill.
Well, I was kind of alluding it into the beginning.
See now the 4 and 14. Look at that. The 14 now became part of the game.
Yeah,
All
gonna
right,
make
he's switching it up.
Yep.
He's switching it up.
taking control back, but he left a shot.
What
I
were
think.
you alluding to? I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, when Chip was
Listen up.
playing the game of controlling the table, I was like, you got to be careful because at that point, he didn't know what Andy was capable of.
Right.
And he found out real quick Andy can make shots and Andy can run. So you just got to be careful.
This might be is this a way for Chip to possibly tie this up?
Chip is on solids, right?
Yeah, so you got to start with the 6. Maybe you can hold it for the 4 or
Yeah.
roll down for the 1.
It's no easy out at all here. I mean,
What do you do with the 3? That's the big question, right?
Yep.
Do you make that in the side? This will be an interesting one.
The 3, Andy's got to get very fortunate to get on the 1. He's got to hope that ball is.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Did he? That was a good roll. He got a good roll there.
I would agree.
You could combo the 9 backwards into the 11, but you're letting that cue ball fly.
Combo the 9 into the 11.
Yeah, it's like a backwards combo. You can make the 11 here.
I don't. How? What are you doing?
Cue ball 9 into the 11.
How do you get the 9 unless you bank it? Like
It's basically, it's a thin cut. The 9's in a position to cut it.
look at this shot. Wow. Good hit. Really didn't do himself any favors though with the 9 or the 11.
Yeah. I mean, they're both. I mean, who's more comfortable now? Andy's one ahead. So.
I think the momentum is definitely with Andy right now. And Chip, unfortunately, does not have a good layout here. That 3 ball. If he can move the 15, everything works much better, and he does. No, that was. Yeah, that's uh-oh.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you getting ready to? Oh, here I'm. If there's an open table, you can just go ahead and practice on anything.
Yeah, I'm going to 9-footer. I guess they're all full. So.
Okay, right on.
Where do I go get balls?
Yeah, just up front. Tell them you're in the competition, the Knights. They'll give you a set. Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah, sorry for that. People just pop in the booth sometimes and don't realize you're on the mic, but let some fresh air in here, which was muchly needed.
Yeah, it gets a little stuffy in here.
Yeah,
We are in a small, confined space.
especially when the other guy's eating like chorizo for breakfast.
Eat chorizo. Had lots of bacon, though.
Ooh, wow.
Still not easy from here, though.
Yeah, what a great shot, though. This is really difficult. You almost have to go 2 rails.
You can't even jump here unless you can do a double jump. I mean, this is just brutal. Yeah, 2 rails. Yeah, 2 rails is
2 rails would work, but
one with a lot of spin here.
I mean, just to get a hit.
Yeah, he's gonna spin into him. I don't know.
Yeah, the 11 went off the rail there.
Let's take a look at it.
And he tied up the 4.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, he hit the 11.
I think the 11 is on the rail.
Wow.
No?
Watch.
If that 11 is on the rail,
See, it bounced off. So it wouldn't rebound that far away if it was on the rail.
I don't know.
Well, my guess is anytime we look at these tables, we can never see something tied to the rail.
I would have got a ref to see if that was froze on the rail, because if that was froze on the rail, that was ball in hand.
Yeah, I mean, unless he hit the ball first, then the cue ball hit the rail.
No, he hit off the rail into the ball,
I don't know.
and then nothing hit a rail after. So if that, like I
But the
said,
cue ball did.
no.
Yeah, the cue ball went off the rail. Yeah,
Well,
common rail, if the cue ball hits, you're okay. So either way, it was a good hit. Now, if the cue ball would have hit the rail into the object ball, then there'd be no rail. But I mean, it clearly, was at an angle.
No,
so.
because what I'm saying is nothing hit a rail after that.
The cue ball did.
No,
Yeah, it had to have.
I'm telling you, it didn't.
Bring up your replay again.
I can't. It's gone.
Well, you'll have to watch it later and teach yourself something. I can only do so much. Look at that. 9 ball, 1 ball's open. Andy's about to win this match right now.
I'm watching.
That's it.
Oh my god.
The end of it. Wow, what a comeback. Did he just win 6 in a row?
5-1. So yeah.
So Andy comes back 6 games in a row to win, 7-5. Andy is the new Jester.
All right, we'll be back at 4:30, folks, and tune in because I got to crawl under a table.
Yeah, we'll start the match off with you crawling. Why don't you do it now? Isn't he here?
No, it won't count.
How many people we got watching? It'd be a lot more fun to have like 30, 40 people watching you than 2.
Well, we'll do it. We'll get some people.
All right, Pat's welching.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let Chris watch this and let everybody know he was wrong. The cue ball did not hit a rail after touching the 11.
All
so
right,
he's gonna watch
maybe.
it. Not a maybe. So it's gonna come off the rail into the 11, then nothing hits if that ball's froze. So let's see. Here it is.
Cue ball just hit the rail right there.
No, it came off the rail, hit the 11.
It hit the 11 first, then the rail.
Chris needs glasses, and we'll be back.
All right. Yeah, and even if it wasn't for, you would have been fine.